Chapter 4. Eliphaz speaks, "You must have sinned." Job's lament echoed through the ashes. He had not accused God, but he had cursed the day he was born. That was enough to open the door. Now his friends would speak, and first to rise was Eliphaz the Temanite, the oldest, the calmest, and perhaps the most confident. He began gently, almost respectfully. But beneath his words lay an old belief that suffering always has a reason. And if Job was suffering, Job must have sinned. Eliphaz said, "If one attempts a word with you, will you become weary? But who can withhold himself from speaking? Surely you have instructed many, and you have strengthened weak hands. Your words have upheld him who is stumbling, and you have strengthened the feeble knees. But now it comes upon you, and you are weary. It touches you, and you are troubled. Is not your reverence your confidence, and the integrity of your ways your hope?" Eliphaz's tone was polite, but his meaning was sharp. "You've helped others, Job, so why can't you help yourself now?" And then came the blow. "Remember now whoever perished being innocent, or where were the upright ever cut off?" This was the theology of retribution, that God punishes the wicked and rewards the righteous, always. So if Job was suffering, in Eliphaz's eyes, God must be correcting him. Eliphaz said, "As I have seen, those who plow iniquity and sow trouble reap the same." Then Eliphaz spoke of a vision, mysterious, haunting. He described a moment in the night when a spirit passed before his face and the hair on his body stood up. A voice had whispered to him, "Can a mortal be more righteous than God? Can a man be more pure than his Maker? If he puts no trust in his servants, if he charges his angels with error, how much more those who dwell in houses of clay, crushed before a moth?" To Eliphaz, even angels were suspect. So what chance did Job have of standing blameless? But Job had not claimed to be holier than God, only innocent. Still, the implication was clear. Eliphaz had begun what all three friends would continue, the slow erosion of Job's character in the name of defending God. What they didn't know was that their defense was false.